page. It's making us all look good.
And we want you to be the good. Today's guest is Waterloo City Councilwoman, Reverend Dr. Belinda Creighton-Smith, and
Chawne Page, Director of the Waterloo Center for the Arts.
welcome to Friday.
You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka! Yes. Welcome to the best show on the internet. You already know what time it is.
Yes,
and
indeed.
we've got to shout out to our very, very special frequent viewers, Shaviva.
For sure. Velveeta Roberson.
Hey, baby.
Preston Taylor.
Hey, Preston.
Shirley J.
Hi,
Houghton.
Shirley.
Charles Young. He's out in San Diego. You
Yes,
know?
and
Yeah.
Kevin A. Smith and Amy Garrettson, Jerome Amos, and Joyce Ann Phillips. Hey, Joyce Ann.
All
Amy
right.
And if
Garrettson's
you-
up there in
Amy-
Rochester, Mason.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
See, we got folks watching us from everywhere. I love it.
That's right. If you're watching us for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're watching us on MediaCom channel 17 or 79-4 on a Friday night or a
That's right.
Saturday morning,
Yes.
hey, future.
That's
Because
right.
this is next week, right, Shamila?
That's right. Today's show is going to air next Friday.
Right.
That's right, at 4, and next Saturday at 10.
Yes, today our talking
Yes.
point will be things that black people will judge you for. Somebody said just put down everything.
Okay.
But somebody wants to hear this. It's going to be fun, okay?
That's right. We're just keeping it kind of lighthearted, but yeah.
Yes. And forgive it, air.
Okay, and that's a serious one right
This
there.
is serious.
Okay, when it comes to your racial identity,
Yes.
no one else can
Tell you who you are. Only you know that,
That's
right?
right.
That's
Okay.
the
Newsflash, birthday people. Belinda Creighton-Smith can really sing.
All
I mean,
right.
she's a singer. Do you hear me?
Okay.
She's got a voice that sounds like an angel.
All right.
So we're gonna have it all, and you know Chawne gonna hold down the bass, Shaviva.
Oh, for sure. He's going to sound
Right.
like, baritone like Barry White.
Right, he gonna make
Yeah.
us sound. You know how we make you look good? We're gonna be sounding good today,
For
right?
sure.
All right, and remember, right? Hashtag Susie Clark during the show. Lori will be watching, and also hashtag I need coffee. Is that what we
That's
said?
right.
I need coffee. If you want to be the first one to write that, and then you will win those gifts today. Okay. All right. What else we got, Shaviva?
Well, now.
Congratulations to our last week's winners, but we weren't here last week.
Right.
Shout out to Nate.
Oh, that's
Girl,
right. Yes, for doing
did he
a
do
wonderful
that?
job.
He did a great job, and he
Nate
held
Anderson.
it down all alone.
I know.
He was going to have a guest, and his uncle didn't show up, so Nate was like, okay, I'll just sit here, and he did a great job.
He did. He
Yes,
absolutely
he
did. And talked about things that were timely, and, I couldn't have done it. I
Oh,
don't think so.
yeah, I know. It's kind of scary, and it's different
Yeah.
when you're here in the studio. But
Yeah.
you put me in front of a bunch of people, I just get so nervous, like,
See,
I don't know how.
I'm sort of an introverted person or whatever, but when it comes to doing things in front of a big crowd, that's how I came up. I used to be a dancer. So I
Okay.
was like,
And black folks be like, get
hundreds,
up out the
thousands of
bed,
people.
come and sing to the company tonight.
Yeah.
We already know how to
Exactly.
do all that.
Exactly.
Put your pajamas, Daddy, I'm tired.
You took it way back there with that one. Okay.
Right, we were prepared. Actually, in the church, to be honest.
True.
Right? The
That's
church
right.
means everything as far as being,
Your Easter speech.
your Easter speech, things like that kind of train up a child, and we kind of learned. I love the story about you in Sunday school with the toilet paper in your dress.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Oh, boy.
Was that what it
See?
was?
No,
Okay.
no, it was no.
Oh, you just had your dress tucked in your underwear.
That's
That's right. Okay.
And
All
I couldn't
right.
figure out why everybody was laughing. But that's another story.
It had to be so cute. Okay, so without further ado, we know they know about the Soul Town, but let's
Yes.
introduce our wonderful guests.
Yes.
And they are, through TV magic, maybe, we will want to open up the shop.
And the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes wild.
Okay.
Lori
All
did
right.
it. No, actually, welcome both of you.
Thank you.
Yes, we are so excited to have you guys both here. Pat Kenny inboxed us and told us something about what you're working on.
Yes.
And of course, Chawne, we know you got that Stem and Stein. You all
Yes,
about
we
that
do.
alcohol.
It's not just about the alcohol.
We got the preacher, and then we got Stem and Stein.
I was
That-
asking
that-
about the alcohol.
Great
What
combination.
kind will they have?
Right. That rock gut kind. Lori, what happened
Whoa, we're back.
This is gonna be one
Ooh, we're dizzy.
right.
It was that alcohol. No, I'm kidding.
You must have brought some for LD back there. Okay, so let's get started with our guest, Shaviva. We're going to start with our talking point, like we always do.
Yes.
And what is our talking point? It is so much fun. Okay, things black people will judge
What
you
judge you
for.
for?
Okay? Now, everyone, we got to hear this. We're going to,
All right.
Shaviva and I will.
There's a list, y'all. There's a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
yeah.
did tweak this list down a little bit. So we're gonna read. I'll read one, you read one, and you
Okay.
guys say yeah or no. You know,
Oh,
if
okay,
you think that's
okay.
true.
Okay.
Okay, letting your kids act up in public. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, clapping on the 1 and 3.
Don't do it. You better
One.
be on beat.
Yeah.
No, you better.
I don't know. Sometimes in church, though, I mean, that rhythm get going.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
folks just show out.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. You got to get that soul clap and all of that.
Indeed.
Okay, how about? Oh no, we're not gonna use no box macaroni. You come to an event and and everybody can tell because it's them
I
skinny
know,
little noodles. You can
yes.
feed that to the kids, but don't bring that to the.
Okay, you can get judged for failing to include seasoning
Oh,
on any piece of meat. Okay.
yeah.
Meat.
Yeah.
Any piece of meat.
Any piece of food.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Period.
Truly.
Season has got to be there. Okay. How about Miss Bidding in Bid Whiz?
Okay, see, I got called out about that before. Yep.
Spades too.
Okay.
All right. If you don't have good electric slide or wobble skills, you could get judged for that.
Yeah, you might want to just sit down. Don't try to learn at the party.
Right?
Right? No.
Shucks.
Okay, and acting like we really don't know what's going on with you and your little friend.
Mm,
Right?
Okay. Okay, here's one for sure. Not knowing the proper response to
Oh.
God is good.
Yes. Yeah, right?
I know you
Pastor.
know.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you are the only black person in your group of friends, we're going to look at you like, really? You ain't got no other black friends? Or maybe not. You know, if it's all the time.
Okay.
You got to have
You
some
can
black.
get judged for letting your dog in the kitchen
Ooh.
or the restaurant.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
Yeah.
Or here's a big one for my daddy. I could see him making the face now. Don't let a dog lick you in the
Oh,
face.
no.
Oh, and you can really get judged depending on
Okay.
where in the South you're from or whatever. You can get judged for putting sugar in
In your
grits.
grits, right.
No.
Unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
I do. I put syrup in my grits.
Oh, unacceptable.
I was born in North Carolina.
Okay.
So, and I'm from the South, and I've done both. But
Okay.
I grew up putting butter and grits. Butter
Butter
and
and-
sugar.
Oh,
And
sugar.
grits.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Destroy the taste.
See?
Just butter and salt.
Butter and salt.
See? Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
like putting
Yep.
bacon and eggs in mine. I
I
put
mean, I used to
everything
do
in
that.
there, you know, and
But
a
it's
little
all of
syrup.
it, though. I mean,
Okay.
but you have with the bacon. I mean, granted, now y'all folks are out in Facebook. Not everybody. They know that I'm vegan, so I'm not partaking in the eggs or bacon or anything like
Okay,
that.
sure.
But and back in the day, I still used to dip bacon in my sugar grits. Absolutely. Don't knock it till
That
you try
sounds
it.
so good right now. Let us know how you like your grits
I must
as
be up
we
in here.
continue.
I must be up in there hungry.
Yeah, it won't be
Right.
long,
Yeah.
and we'll all be somewhere finding where the grits are.
Yeah.
At the Irish Fest.
Well, corned beef and grits. I don't know.
Right, corned beef and cabbage. All right, Shaviva, what else we got? We got the talking point done, and
Okay,
we're down to Belinda because I know we got ladies first.
Oh,
No,
okay.
always.
Always, yes.
Okay,
yes.
so we skipping over the racial identity?
No, we got to talk about that.
Okay.
Your turn. Go.
Oh, okay. No.
Keep it moving.
When it comes to your racial identity, no
Okay.
one else can tell you who you are.
And this is our Give It Air subject of the day. And I think recently, thank you, Ed. And recently, we've heard something about somebody being told or asked about their racial identity and how important is that, first of all. And I think this is a great time for me to chime in with a great lady that we met. And she said, and I kind of believe this, if it could actually happen, that we just call white people melanemic. I'm telling you what's the truth.
That was Jane
And guess
Elliott.
what else? Jane
Jane Elliott
Elliott.
said
She
that.
said,
Oh, I
and
love
this
her.
because
Her
they
home.
have moved
Yeah.
farther away from the home, and black people are melanated,
Yes, melanated.
melanated,
Melanin
and
rich.
melanemic. So me and you, we right in the middle. See,
Chawne is like, what y'all done got me
we're
in the middle
but you know
of?"
what? She said those terms are better because the 17th century language about race does need to change because we're all one human race.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some are more melanated than others,
But
but we
that-
all come from the
Yeah.
dominant gene, which is dark.
And so race is a social construct that really doesn't exist.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and I think Lori has some comments. Don't hold that thought because everybody, this is getting good. Lori, we have comments.
Yes, we do. Okay, so Miss Shirley
Harton.
Hoffman, she said, "Hello, beautiful people," something like that. I'm looking for.
Hey, Shirley.
Yes, hey.
And then she also won the I Need Coffee.
Oh,
All
yes,
right.
Shirley. Yes.
First one.
Shirley Harton. Thank you, Shirley.
Frank Affley.
Oh, Frank, yes. Thank you for watching. He searched us out on NorthEnd Update, and I sent him the link. So we're
Oh,
so glad to see
good.
that you're watching, Frank.
Yeah, but he said first one. I don't know what that means. But
Okay. Oh, he's the first one. I said the first one that says that.
But
Maybe.
he is not.
Okay. Well, he must have meant the
Well,
other person.
I don't think so. And if I'm wrong, Frank, I apologize. We'll have to give out 2 cups.
But you
right?
know what? I'm gonna give Frank a cup no matter what, cause he
Yeah.
looked for us hard and long, right? He
Yes,
looked for us for a
yes.
long
He's
time.
earned the
We
cup,
appreciate
huh?
that.
Okay, I still
Yes.
have more.
Okay.
Matthew Carpenter, he says, "Happy Friday."
Hey,
Hey,
Matthew.
Matthew.
Carpenter's
And he says,
Restaurant.
"See you soon at Carpenter's Diner."
Of
All
course
right.
you will. You
Delicious
know it.
breakfast.
And Frank Atherton, he said, "In Memphis, they
Oh.
ostracized your rejection of bacon." And I guess.
Oh. In Memphis, he talked about the South.
They
So yeah.
ostracize your rejection of bacon.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
maybe Powell Caston says, "Hey, ladies."
Hey,
Hi,
baby.
baby.
So good to hear from you.
And Frank is live today. He
I'm
said,
telling
"I'm blessed. I'm so blessed." That's what he said.
Oh.
And then Charles Jefferson, it gave you guys away.
Oh,
Hey,
we love
Charles.
Charles. Now that's a singer right there. He could
And
really
then
go.
Shirley says, "Thank you, ladies."
Oh, we love it. And thank you, Shirley, and all of you for watching. So now we got to get down and talk to the Reverend Doctor, my friend and peer. I wish. I'm your peer, but
Yes,
you're
you
so
are.
educated. Doctors,
No, we are
reverends.
still, yeah,
Yes,
peers.
of course we are.
We went to kindergarten.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yes.
So y'all go
So-
way back.
Way
Yes,
back.
we used to
Girl
walk-
No, be careful. How
Scouts,
far way back?
Yeah.
did you say?
brownies, none of your
Oh, yeah.
business.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Belinda, and you've even stepped out of those hats that you wear, and now you're in the city council. Talk about that. How's
Oh.
it been for you?
It's been a whirlwind of activity and learning. I felt that I had to do it. I felt called. I think I told you before, because we needed someone up there that would represent the ward, my ward, Ward 4. And so I stood before the church and asked for prayer, and then I started getting all these confirmations, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so it's been a very interesting experience. It has been rewarding. It has been rewarding and challenging. And challenging. You're learning a lot about people and about city, municipalities, and all of the organizations, and sometimes some of the overlaps and silos and etc.
Well, you're no stranger to working with people, but has it been anything like, is it anything like you expected that it might be, or?
Well, it's a lot like navigating through the differences of personalities in a church.
Oh, see, you got to put people in your life to see how you deal with them.
Yeah. So I've learned that from there, and that's been very helpful. But it is different because I'm one that believes everybody should have, and then everybody should have. However, there's a process by which to get there, and that's what I'm
the
learning.
difficult part. Yes. Talk to us about the thing that I don't even remember what it was. I think it had something to Go tell us.
Yes,
What was
yes.
it?
So, excuse me.
Memory.
So we're working with Regina Weekly
Okay.
and some teachers in the Waterloo School District, and they are working on a bus tour. And so my responsibility and the other Dr. Smith, Dr. Bev Smith,
Sure.
and Jim Day is to try to find photographs of what East 4th Street was back then.
Ooh, okay.
And so, so we've asked the wonderful Pat Kenny and the wonderful Katriba Manning to help us find those artifacts. And so getting around digging, and so they're looking for some things. The only pictures I was able to find are those that happened after the riot with the glass on the ground. And so it's kind of sad. It does show, though, some of those D&M Market.
D&M, okay.
And Weber King Bakery, which,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, the bakery. I'll never forget how delicious that food was.
yes.
And then Discount Records. And so we're going to work on inventing or creating for these students a view of what East 4th Street looked like from downtown to Sullivan Park and beyond.
Nice.
Yeah,
and you know,
and
this
beyond.
is a great time for me because this August 10th, we will celebrate or commemorate my father's 100th birthday. He was born right here in Waterloo. So I am currently going through his photos. So I'm glad to be able to, because I know we may have several because he hung out at the Super Chef and New Bars and Crowder and all of those different places.
It was wonderful. I
And
used to try to,
Hickey's,
couldn't wait until I grew up so that I could go and hang out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that's strange. Crazy. Well, that's a great endeavor you've taken on, and we want our viewers to contact you if you have any photos.
Yes, please contact me if you have photos or Dr. Bev Smith or Regina Weekly. We need them. We're trying to put things together for the young people to kind of see what Waterloo used to be like. I talked to them about how there was always something to do, and it was just buzzing all the time. And even if you weren't actively engaged, you could just walk and kind of look at people and watch people as they were being entertained and entertaining us in their entertainment. So it was wonderful. So we want to we want to go back and think about those things, and then have our young people remember, or we tell them what it was like as we remember what it was like in the 1960s and for me 1970s and
what was the North Waterloo Market, right on Adams and East 4th was always there, and lots of great businesses.
Yes, and then the Triangle. We know we'll start there, of course, where they will have a chance to see what used to be the African Palace.
Yes.
All
they
of
had
those
a Midtown.
memories.
They had
Midtown
places.
Teen Center, where we would dance, and opportunities for dance performances. It was band
Lots of
performances.
great
It was great. Artists could paint, performing artists as well as visual artists. So it was wonderful.
Well, thank you so much
You're
for taking this
welcome.
on and letting us know about it. And I don't know if Amy's making comments or not, but if she's not, then we will definitely get a link to Belinda's Facebook page for you in our comments this evening. So thanks again. What do you got for Chawne? E.
Will,
The E is
Oh,
silent.
oh.
But see, I say Shawnee like, I know the E is silent. I just think it's cute, Shawnee. Okay, fine, Chawne.
You know, the thing is, not that I want to get hung up on names, because I know most people don't even know how to spell my name. So
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's only going to be very few people that's going to know a Chawne.
That's very
And it's
true.
just Chawne, so let's just sort that out.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to, impose on anything about that.
Oh, I know. You're all good.
Okay.
Well, Chawne, it's coming up next weekend, and so I want you to tell people. I've had the experience a couple of times, and it was wonderful. Tell people what they need to be looking for with STEM and Stein.
Oh, STEM and Stein. Hey, I know this weekend, at least on the show, this is going to be the weekend that we're currently in while we're recording the show.
Yeah.
Is a great festival. Irish Fest is fabulous.
Oh, yes.
But Stimmenstein is getting closer to the end of the summer, and it is over 50 vendors, both beer vendors, wine vendors, distilled spirit vendors, as well as party cocktails, and then food. We have a number of fabulous local restaurants and businesses that are going to be there. I mean, Big Head Burger's going to have some of their kind of Iowa award-winning burgers and sliders that are going to be for samples. Mama Yes is going to have some of her stuff there as well.
Really out
Ari's is going to have some custom cocktails that are going to be there as well. You know, Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits, all of the Hy-Vees throughout the Cedar Valley are going to have booths there. And the thing is, for all of the different alcohol that's going to be there, the social engagement, all of the conversations, all the people coming dressed, styled, and everything, outdoors on the River or Expo Plaza, it's going to be fabulous. But there's also non-alcoholic drinks out there for those that don't want to partake.
Well, that's great.
And watch their calories, but still, there's going to be something for all those socialites that want to come out and experience the Waterloo Center for the Arts, and all for a good cause. You know, the experience itself. All the proceeds go to support the Waterloo Center for the Arts, more specifically Friends of the Arts Center, and those proceeds, as a fundraiser, allow us to put on festivals and concerts and stuff throughout the year. So I mean, it's this really, really big blowout for the end of the summer.
And it's so enjoyable.
It is so much fun. Like I said, I don't know what anyone might get in mind when they say, "Oh, Stimmenstein," like bellying up to the bar, but it's not really. It's
Really
not that
classy
at all. It's so much food, and mention food, and I am so there.
She is so there. Shaliva eats a whole lot. You would never know it, but she's constantly eating. Sometimes she'll call me on the phone and I can't even hear what she's saying because she's eating.
No. She just has great taste.
She does.
Yeah.
A lot of fruit, though. A lot of fruit. We have comments, Lori. What are you signaling for back there? You have something? Yes?
I do.
Yes, ma'am. What could it be?
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
You have just a couple. Frank is saying, I'm stuck watching such intelligent people.
Oh, Frank. He's showing
Yeah, I
off
know,
now.
right?
Gave him a cut.
Great.
Amy is putting all the tea.
Oh, we love you,
Thank
Amy.
you,
Shout
Amy.
out to
Amy
Amy.
Absolutely.
always does
Yes.
a wonderful job of plugging comments that'll let people know exactly where to go, who to see.
Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
thank you to our new viewer, Frank. You keep doing what makes you awesome, Frank.
I know that.
Okay.
Now,
Right
Chawne,
yeah.
oh no, I said, how long has has Stimmenstein been going on?
So it's aged, just like a fine
Just like a
distilled
fine
Scotch.
wine.
It's
Right,
been
okay.
aged 12 years. So we've been doing it for about 12 years.
Okay, yeah. 12 years, and then what else?
What do you mean?
You've been doing it for 12 years.
I mean,
It's
Stimmenstein.
Yeah, it's a great thing, and it's so enjoyable. There's the stuff,
Absolutely.
the
And you can still
graphic
get
there.
tickets.
You can still get tickets. How?
Great.
How and where?
How? You can come down to Waterloo Center for the Arts to get tickets. You
Okay.
can go to any of the Hy-Vees here in town and get tickets. And of course, you go to cedarvalleystimmenstein.org or .com to get
Okay.
those tickets as well.
So just imagine yourself, Pastor Reverend Doctor, holding the saucer with cheese and fruit, and then a nice glass of some beautiful beverage. I don't know, alcoholic or not, but it's just, and then you'll see friends that you haven't seen forever, meet
Oh,
new
yeah.
people.
Music
yeah.
is playing, and it's just
It's a very delightful
I
experience.
mean, it's wonderful. I ain't gonna lie. I've been to all of them, and I think they're just. I mean, yes, it's my event, but I've been to just experience the event, and it's great. I mean,
Isn't
it
there
really
a
is.
contest too, or do they rate the
yes.
wines or something?
Yes, so there are awards, like it's a people choice
Right.
to actually kind of pick which craft beer, it's like a craft beer competition as well as distilled spirits, as well with the best wines, and all of it is for all of the folks that are actually at the festival can actually participate in that kind of ranking, and those entities would end up getting an award afterwards.
Okay, for more information, just look in our comments, because Amy will probably have all your contact information, where you can buy tickets and all of that. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
No, I mean, just a big shout out to Hy-Vee as well as Mid-America and Energy for their support, along with On Media. And then, wanted to say kind of big shout out to all the vendors that are actually coming out and handing out samples.
Yeah,
so
samples
it's gonna be
for
great.
stuff. And there's more going on at the Center for the Arts than just this. So talk about what you want people to sign up for. Are there any classes available that
There's
get-
all kinds of classes that are
Okay.
still going. I mean, our
Okay.
will throwing program, our ceramics program that we have
Oh.
is pretty darn stellar, if I don't say so myself.
Okay.
We are actually getting ready to put together a whole slate of new ceramics classes, various different other art classes that's going to be coming up. I want to say that's going to actually launch right here in September. So though we're getting to the tail end of our class schedule for this summer season, we are doing classes all year round. So
Right.
definitely kind of come back, check out the Waterloo Center Arts site for the different classes and offerings that we have for different programs. And then we are also, we still have another film that's coming up.
Riverloop has all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heartsmith's coming up.
Ooh, our favorite, yes.
So Felicia Smith-Knowles and her crew is going to be kind of singing on the amphitheater. And that's going to be August 16th. So
Oh,
definitely
nice.
come out for that Friday.
Okay, well, you have to come back and holler at us. Well, we
Yeah.
got Lori comments.
Yes.
Yes.
So Frank he says, do you FedEx alcohol?
Who is this guy, Frank?
And he said, how do you donate from Cedar Rapids?
There you go. Is there a link?
Is there a link? I believe there is actually a link on the Waterloo Center for the Arts site. And those donations go directly to Friends of the Arts Center. So,
Okay.
and
that's
those are all
awesome.
tax
And if you're
deductibles.
thinking about donating to NorthEnd Update, we also have a link. So I didn't know, he.
Oh, you want mine first or yours first? I don't know.
Well, I think he might be talking about one or the other. But
Either
Amy
way.
will put that in there too. All right. Is
Can
that
we,
it?
really, there's one thing that just sort of slid under the radar or whatever, and that is a free block party that's coming up, sponsored by Gallagher Blue Dorn, the Roosevelt We Care neighborhood featuring Flavor. And that's
Oh.
Tuesday, August 6th.
Yeah,
I like
and that's
6
Flavor.
to 8 at Sullivan
Your brother
Park.
Yeah.
plays for them.
Yes.
Yeah, Randy Creighton.
Yes, that's part of
They
National
sound-
Night Out.
Yes,
Oh,
if you have not
nice.
heard them, they are
Yeah,
wonderful.
they are.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
indeed.
are.
Okay, we could talk so much more. There's so
Yes.
much good stuff happening around town, and right here in the studio, we just don't know how to stop. But we got to sing. We got the angelic voice of Belinda Creighton-Smith, so we're
It's
gonna
gonna
let
be your
her
solo,
take the
right?
lead.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we got some great birthday people, Shaviva, always. Who do we have?
Yes, we have Cabrina Rucker,
Hey, Katrina.
Zion Dale,
Uh-oh.
Alice Shirey, Tony Ford,
Oh,
Marvin Sisk,
Yes.
Jenny Barnett. Should I keep going?
Sashay Carol, I want to say
Sashay.
some friend, Mr. Popular Spencer,
Yes.
Oh,
Celeste
Frank.
Bembry. Now talk about a beautiful
Celeste.
voice.
Yes.
Colette
Absolutely.
Jackson,
Oh, my.
Fig, my dear friend, and Lance Dunn, and
Okay.
that one and only
Daquan.
Daquan
Last but not
Kelly.
least.
Yes.
that
Get your
young
hands
man
dirty,
is
right?
Doing the doggone thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I think we're gonna start our song, and I kind of like to sing like Belinda Creighton-Smith, so I'm gonna use my beautiful voice when I sing the first part.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Y'all listen real good, because this right here is the beautiful voice.
All right.
I'm sure you would agree
Couldn't fit more perfectly on the 1 and 3.
that to have a world party.
On the day you came to be.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. We're going all the way now. Wait, we're going all the way. Come on. Come on. Birthday. You don't know that part?
No.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Now we can
I didn't know where you were going.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a whole song. Like Stevie Wonder wrote it. We should at least sing that
Done
sometime.
wonderfully by Stevie Wonder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not us.
Not
I'm in
us.
the visual arts. I ain't into the
There
singing.
you go.
Okay.
I appreciate the singing.
Okay,
sure.
gotcha. All righty. And you're not really very good at it, but you did do well this time.
Oh, thank you.
Last time you did better than last time.
Yeah. So that's the
All
other
right.
thing black people will judge you for, right?
Okay,
That's
right.
right. Not
Bit of a whole
yes.
tune.
Okay, as seasoned women, we've been around a while and we've learned a few things. And I've learned that when life shuts a door, open it. That's what doors do. They shut and they open it. So that's how they work.
There you go. And I have learned that not giving up does not mean hanging on when you're just plain wrong.
Oh, yeah. Now that's a good and a hard lesson for some
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Well, thank you all for watching. We thank
Yes.
our wonderful guests, and we hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you, Amy, out there for doing all that. And
Yeah.
we want to encourage our guests to keep doing more stuff that makes you awesome, like Frank out there,
That's right.
and like
Chawne,
Sean
and like Belinda.
Creighton-Smith.
That's
Creighton-Smith,
right.
right.
Because it,
It
makes
makes
us
us
all look good.
Good. All
That's
right.
right. See you next time.
Take care, y'all.